Hey Aquarius, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a reading for September 2020. I'm really going to try to cover all my bases here with this reading to make sure that you have a good idea of what's happening throughout, throughout September, what's going to be happening with that in terms of love, past love, new connections. I'm going to go through Aries to Pisces, tell you how I feel like each sign is feeling about you, as well as go through new work opportunities or tell you if I feel like your work will be paying off in a lot of ways. What new opportunities are coming your way in terms of hobbies, jobs, career, that sort of thing. Excited for that. Excited to see what's going to be happening with you guys, Aquarius. So let's get right into this reading. I'm just going to start by pulling 3 cards from this deck. It's called Moonology. I love it. My mom got it for me. Just advice cards and just really sets the scene for how I feel like this month is going to go for you, Aquarius. So the first card that I kind of immediately pulled is Nothing Will Come in This Situation. So when I get this card, I like to think of it as if you are hanging on to something that isn't serving you anymore, it's really important for you to know that this month you will be cutting it out or to cut it out, cut someone out, cut a thing out that isn't serving you. If you're hanging on to a situation that nothing will come out of, it's important for you to know to let go of that. Another card, Surrender to the Divine. So you could need to surrender to a situation, to a person, just let go. If you're hanging on to something that isn't serving you anymore, it's time to let go of it. I feel like that's maybe something you need to know here. And maybe this is by stepping out of your comfort zone, telling someone or speaking your truth here, surrendering to the situation and just waiting for new blessings to come in. Nothing will come of the situation. Surrender to the divine. Step out of your comfort zone. That lets me know how this month is going to be going for you. Love. This is just general. And also with a new work opportunity. So let's get into the love reading. If you're thinking about someone at the time of this reading, wondering how things are going to play out between the two of you, whether you're in a couple, involved with someone, or have a past involvement, whether this person is going to reach out, if I feel like you guys are going to work out your differences, it's just a general read. If it doesn't resonate with you, just, stay tuned. I'm going to go through Aries to Pisces and also look at new love, and that will be reaching more people by going through each sign. So let's get into this reading. Probably making your mind up about someone here, Aquarius. 2 of Wands in reverse. Feeling like you want to come up with a plan. Maybe you're tired of just playing it by ear with this person. Maybe you couldn't make your mind up about this person for a while here. This decision is going to be something that you communicate, I feel like, rather quickly with the 8 of Wands. Like going right into September. Could be hearing from someone and then making your mind up, or just coming to a conclusion here. I feel like it's totally the case. Maybe that's what I'm talking about, something not serving you anymore. Maybe you're making a decision to walk away. We'll see. Hierophant. Could be feeling like you have some obstacles to overcome in terms of social interactions with this individual. Maybe you guys don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. Maybe you're realizing that you guys aren't just compatible, or you could be letting go of traditional values here and, saying, I don't care what other people think. Not getting something so negative here. I feel like, okay, lots of movement forward. I feel like you're going to make the decision, like, I don't care what other people think. I'm just going to pursue this either way. That's kind of what I'm getting. I'm not really getting negative. We'll look more into how they're feeling. But if there is someone that you've been thinking about that you wanted to make your mind up about here, I feel like you're going to make the decision to move forward. 2 of Wands reverse, 8 of Wands, Hierophant, Knight of Swords upright, and then Page of Wands in reverse. So that's just what I'm getting. I feel like this isn't someone new. I feel like this is someone that you've been dealing with for a while, but you couldn't make your mind up about. I feel like something is going to propel you to accelerate, make a move here, be bold. I feel like that's the card that I pulled. Was it? Step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, that's what I pulled. Doing something that you normally wouldn't do just because you feel like this is right for you. Wow. Awesome. So definitely 100% could be dealing with a fire sign here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Definitely could be the case here. Just get a lot of movement forward with this person. I'm not getting a bad feeling. I feel like if you already know someone that you were hoping that you would make the move towards in September, I feel like you will. Okay, now these cards are flying out for this person. Yours is I feel like you're just going to be stepping out of your comfort zone, doing something that you traditionally wouldn't do with a Hierophant here, saying, I don't care what other people think, I'm just going to do what I want to do. Really cool, Aquarius, because I feel like for September, a lot of people or a lot of signs that I've done have been kind of negative, like choosing to walk away. But I feel like you're doing the opposite. You're choosing to move forward with this person here. Okay. So let's get into how this person is feeling. They're going to take their time with you and do it in a balanced way, positively, with temperance. They're going to have patience with you. I feel like they have had patience with you in the past. They're going to be more patient here moving forward. I feel like they were afraid to make the first move in a lot of ways here with the Moon card, and I feel like you're going to be the one to make the first move in a lot of ways, or really admit how you feel about this person here. If this isn't relating to you, if you were dealing with someone like a breakup, just stay tuned. I'll go through each sign. But I'm getting that this is someone you know that you just haven't been willing to admit the courage about, or that you weren't admitting, or it could be the case that you guys were, you were waiting to admit that you wanted to make the next step in this commitment. I feel like this is someone that you just feel positive about either way. So this person has a lot of fears. I feel like that's why they were, maybe a little nervous or shy. That's why they weren't making the first move. But I feel like you will, and the things will really start to accelerate here. I feel like they were being patient with you, like I said, and then once you make this move that I see you making towards this person, telling them how you feel, telling them that you want to get back together, telling them that you want to be together in general, I feel like this is someone you feel positively about, Aquarius. They're going to, for a second, find it hard to balance you out with the other parts of their lives, maybe with this change that we're making here. Also in relation to if you guys have some social obstacles to overcome here, maybe some friends or some family are in the way, or just traditional beliefs here. I feel like they'll find it hard to balance this out for a little bit because it might be a little bit of a sudden change. Whereas you've thought about it, maybe they haven't totally thought about what they're going to do here, but I feel like you're going to come forward with a plan with the Two of Wands in reverse. That'll make them more comfortable here. I feel like you're going to be the one to come up with a plan here, though. You're going to come up with a creative plan on how to overcome these obstacles that you guys are facing here. And I feel like they'll actually find that to be very comforting, that someone's taking care of them. And I got the Empress. So while you're taking care of them with whatever I'm talking about, I see you just really making the move to make the right decision for them. For a lot of you Aquariuses, if this makes sense to you. If they were faced with a decision, I feel like you're going to make a plan. Say, here's how you're going to handle it. And they won't be the ones to do it creatively, but I feel like they'll be really thankful that you did. And I feel like they will feel like they're getting taken care of, and then they'll want to take care of you as well. So, very specific story. Like I said, if this isn't resonating, then we'll look into it. But let's see what the hidden truth is here, what they want you to know throughout September, what they've been hiding going into September. This is really positive, though. I just see you taking care of, making a move and taking care of someone. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So they felt like before the timing wasn't right, but I feel like now you know that the timing was right. I feel like they were being patient because they didn't know when the right time was to admit how they felt, but now they know that the time is right, So they felt like they wish they could share their good news with you. Maybe this is relating to the social thing that I had, but I feel like you guys, for a lot of you that weren't in contact or were waiting for the right time, they had some good news come into their life recently, and they wish they could tell you that for some of you. But I feel like you guys, they want you. Yeah, so I feel like they were just waiting for the right time to admit how they feel, but now is the right time for sure. I see so much movement forward with this person. I feel like throughout September, which I haven't really gotten a lot of positive news throughout this entire, every sign, you guys are the second to last that I'm doing here. So a lot of people with a lot of like walking away and hurt, but I feel like with you, you guys are actually going to take the next level, accelerate. If you taught them something about life here, they're grateful for the spiritual lesson, or even just, yeah, totally. Like I said, I feel like you're going to be making a plan for them, and they're going to be really grateful that you're going to make this plan and teach them a little bit about life here. I feel like this person had a lot of fears with the Moon card. So they could have hid who they were from you for a long time and really were patient and were waiting for you to, like I said, make the move here. But they were hiding that they actually truly wanted this from you. And I feel like that's really positive. Especially Aquarius, for a lot of you, I'm talking about someone that They know you'll be together. Like I said, this could be for a lot of you getting back together with someone, but this is a positive person in your life. This isn't a negative person. This isn't someone that treated you terribly. This isn't someone that called you names. Not what I'm getting. This is someone that the timing wasn't right and things just didn't really work out, but this is a positive person in your life, Aquarius. If this isn't who I'm talking about, just stay tuned, like I said. I'm going to go through the outcome of this real quick. So, like I said, I feel like the timing wasn't right. You guys could have had a breakup here or just a falling out. But I feel like moving forward, you guys will get out of this period of pessimism, let go of these toxic things that could have gone in the way of your relationship. Like I said, these external factors, these social things. With the Devil card in reverse, I feel like you're going to let go of a lot of these in the outcome. And have like a deep control, or emotional control with each other. Start to have more equal give and take. This is very positive, honestly, Aquarius. If you're dealing with someone from the past. Why is this like this? I feel like I want to pull one more card, but just nothing's really popping out to me. Okay. So I feel like you guys will find some balance here, but maybe be aware that in the outcome, when you guys come back together, you might find something out that you don't exactly like, but I feel like you guys will work this out. That's just like towards the end of September, looking past September. Like I said, I'm just focusing on September. I feel like you guys will reconnect though, for sure, for a lot of you Aquariuses. Try to get this deck here. You guys are a good match. That's what I'm getting. If this is a person that you feel like is a good match, or you guys just had some weird obstacles in the way, you guys will overcome it. You guys are a really good match with each other. I feel like this is something, yeah, let's see. Is this breakup permanent? No. Yeah, like when you guys, if you guys had had a breakup or a falling out before, I feel like you guys really work out your differences and they still want you in their life. And that's why this is going to like happen in the way that it will, in a very positive way here. Happy for you guys. It's really positive. Really, really positive. So now that the general, like, past stuff is done, let's get into every sign, Aries to Pisces, especially if this didn't resonate with you. And then we'll get into new love for those of you looking for new opportunities, new people coming in. And then I'll go through a career read after that. All right, Aries to Pisces, let's get into this. So if you're dealing with an Aries, feel like you will hear from them with a decision. If you were waiting on this Aries for a while, I feel like they're going to come around and tell you some sort of decision that they made, or they have made up their mind about you here with the Judgment card. Since it's not in reverse, I feel like it's to give it another try, or to even just positively reach out to you here for a lot of you guys. Let's make sure though. Yeah, you guys have mutual love here, and I feel like they're going to tell you that. I feel like this is a very positive sign that they're making a decision in a positive direction. If you're dealing with a Taurus, this Taurus here is very stubborn. I feel like they're not willing to make sacrifices for you throughout September, or they're resistant to some sort of change or taking the next level, this Taurus is. But they're not releasing you. You guys are still in each other's lives, I see. See you guys you're just not really making any progress, but you're still in each other's lives for a lot of you with the Taurus. If you're dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, this Gemini, wow, is going to tell you some sort of offer here romantically with the Knight of Cups. They're going to be, I feel like that's kind of relating to the general, just positive news, telling you, giving you some sort of emotional message here for a lot of you. They're faithful to you throughout September as well. But I feel like you don't have trust in them for some reason, or they don't have trust in you, but they have this deep love for you, so just keep that in. Maybe they have trust issues, but they have deep love for you. If you're dealing with a Cancer, So this Cancer could have control issues with money. King of Pentacles in reverse. Could have control issues with money. Could be having some issues with money in general. Could be obsessed with like what other people think or with money. I feel like you guys are going to take some time apart throughout September because this person is very concerned about what other people think, how they look. Just what I'm getting from a Cancer. If you're dealing with a Leo here, this Leo I feel like is not feeling very extroverted. I feel like they're feeling not very social throughout this time. They could be kind of not talking to you, but the chemistry is there. Just keep in mind that they're just, I feel like they're in a weird place and they're wanting to like kind of like the hermit, like kind of take some time apart from like their life in general. Feel them kind of withdrawing socially, but the chemistry is there. Just keep that in mind. Sorry for the pause there. So if you're dealing with a Virgo, let's look into this Virgo. So this Virgo could be going behind your back. A little sneaky here. When I just did my Capricorn reading just before now, I got another Virgo with the same exact card. Interesting enough. So this Virgo is, I got the Seven of Swords, which is like they're being deceitful or they're going behind your back. I feel like that's something to keep in mind. They could be talking about you to other people and just being really negative about you. Pay attention to the red flags with the Virgo. I feel like that could really be true here. So if you're dealing with a Libra, this Libra here might be wanting to keep to themselves throughout September. I feel like they may be going through something personally, but in general, they're not like totally rushing to make any moves. But be aware that this could be the one. I got the, this could be one card. So this could be a very important person in your life. Maybe just wait it out because I don't feel like they're feeling very great in general right now. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they feel extremely betrayed and hurt. Ten of Swords, so they're really suffering right now, Aquarius. Yeah, they're feeling extremely hurt. You guys could have had some factors get in the way with the religious factors card. Maybe something kind of tore you guys apart. Something socially or something like that. To now they're just feeling terrible. If you are dealing with the Sagittarius, so this Sagittarius here, you could be surprised by the Sagittarius. I feel like they could be reaching out to you for sure. But they could also be very opening up to you about themselves. But I feel like you already knew what they're going to tell you anyways. Like if you feel like this person has feelings for you, I feel like you already knew that, but they might admit that to you here. But it's not going to be like totally new to you. But in general, I just feel like they're letting their guard down emotionally here. This could be a soulmate with the Calling Your Soulmate card. This Sagittarius could be. If you're dealing with a Capricorn here, this Capricorn is trying to work on you guys. I feel like you could definitely, this is kind of a slower card, like happening over time. But this Capricorn could be trying to work on something with you here. I feel like they're going to try to be your friend or be playful with you with the playfulness card to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. I feel like they're going to try to build something by starting out by being friends or something like that. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, I feel like this Aquarius is walking away from you, unfortunately, with the Eight of Cups. You could be going through separation with this Aquarius. I feel like they're kind of walking away because of some sort of deception. Got the deception card. So maybe they feel like you, someone felt like someone's walking away because someone feels like they weren't them true selves here and they were wearing like a false mask. Finally, if you're dealing with the Pisces Aquarius, this Aquarius I feel like is going to, this Pisces is going to try to set boundaries with you and be very direct. Whatever they tell you throughout the month of September, I really think you should believe it because I think that they're being honest, whatever way that may go. They may be trying to focus on their career right now. If they tell you that they want to just focus on themselves, I feel like you should believe them. Or if they are telling you that they want to take care of you financially, also you should believe them. I just feel like they're going to be very direct and honest with you. So that's it, Aries through Pisces. Let's look into some new love opportunities coming in. I feel like with the general, that could also apply to new love, which doesn't really happen that often. So the general, I feel like also is like you admitting feelings with a friend. But let's look into like new love and see like new people that just recently entered your life. So could we deal with an air sign here? New air sign. If you're traveling throughout the month of September, you may meet someone traveling, or you may meet someone when they're traveling around you. Just gonna throw that out there. Definitely could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, another Aquarius. I feel like you're gonna immediately feel like you have this really intense connection with this person. I feel like you're just gonna meet them, and I feel like they're gonna be very like in control of their emotions and in control of like themselves, and very like come across as being very almost like powerful. But I feel like you guys have a really strong connection right away. Doesn't necessarily have to be that this person is traveling, but if you do have traveling plans throughout September, I definitely feel like you'll meet someone then. But this person could be like just visiting in the place that you live at, or when you meet this person, you can feel like you're like escaping from your reality. Either way, I feel like this will be like something that someone you're really meant to meet here. You could find you or this person kind of being a little bit guarded with the Nine of Wands here when you guys first meet. Even though you have this really intense connection, maybe someone's putting up like a front here, especially with the King of Swords. Maybe someone's like comes across as being kind of stoic and you can't really read them. Could be you, could be this person, Aquarius. But I do see that this is a serious, really good connection here. I feel like you guys will work through these problems though. Really liking this new, it's totally an air sign, to be honest. I feel like they're going to have the courage to eventually admit how they feel here, let their guard down really, eventually. Maybe towards the end of September, just be like, hey, I think I like you, something like that, just something very easy, but just having some courage here with the Strength card. Yeah, they're going to admit their admiration for you. They're going to admit their feelings for you for sure with the Page of Coins. With this new person, I feel like this will all happen in September. I'm not saying that they're going to ask you to marry them, but I'm just saying that like at first they'll come across as being like very cool and collected, and then I think they'll kind of let their guard down and let you know how they feel. You're going to really excite them. This is so positive, Aquarius. Wow, you're going to really excite them with the Four Cups in reverse. I feel like the idea of you is going to make them very excited. They're going to be talking about you a lot to their friends, stuff like that. Really, really positive. Could meet this person at work or at school as well. But I think you'll find that they're really excited, but you're not going to really know throughout September whether this is something you're going to get long-term investment, or like if this is someone you're going to marry. I think that those answers aren't going to be clear to you throughout September, but nonetheless, they're going to admit that they like you, that you make them excited. You could also find that you're like spending a lot of alone time together, or that you and this person go through long like periods of not talking, but I guess that would make sense. I don't think there's any like serious commitment happening this month. I feel like especially if this is someone totally new that you're meeting. I feel like you're going to really think about what you want with this person throughout this time, and I see it being very, very positive. So that's awesome, Aquarius, with new love. I have a lot of swords. I kind of have, every time I do a new love reading, I always say this. I'm like, oh, with new love, I see every sign, which makes sense. You know, you guys have a lot of new people coming into your life. I don't usually like to think of it like this, but I have some cups, I have some pentacles, I have one wand here. I'm really going to say it's an air sign. Could also really be a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's what I'm getting here. So now that we're done with love, let's get into this financial or new opportunity read, see what's in store for you. Really like this. Honestly, both of your love readings were really great this month. So a lot of you, I feel like, will be experiencing some success in your love life. Let's look into career, see how that's going to go. Here, Aquarius. Okay, so I feel like you're going to think that you're not getting any help throughout this time, or that you are like things, maybe you feel like you're putting in much work and not really getting any recognition for it. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna feel like you're not getting what you deserve here in a lot of ways at your workplace. Feeling kind of frustrated, maybe feeling like you aren't able to even get help. Like maybe you're asking around for help and you're gonna be very frustrated that you're not getting some help that you want. Especially if a lot of you are doing stuff online, I feel like it's gonna be really frustrating for you. I feel like you kind of surrender to this though. Yeah, I was talking about this, surrendering to your circumstances. If things aren't exactly ideal throughout this time, I think it's important for you to surrender. I got the 5 of Wands in reverse, so don't like let yourself get so irritated over stuff like this, or irritated with people because things aren't exactly like harmonious here with the Lovers card in reverse. Obviously, this isn't a romantic read, but it could also just apply to work. Just feeling like you're not getting what you want. You know, I'm not sure if this is like right for you. It's not really feeling like totally right for you. If nothing's going to come out of the situation, maybe it's time to let go with a new work opportunity. But in general, I don't really see you being super driven. I think this might be a little bit of a tough time for you financially, or in terms of a career or school or something like that. Like I feel like you might find yourself kind of giving up, not feeling the drive here. But like I said, maybe that's meant to happen because the situation isn't serving you, especially if you feel like you just can't get any help. I think you're going to stay though, despite this, which may be a right move. You know, don't do anything too drastic here. But I think eventually maybe you'll find that you'll lead to get more independence at this job. But I feel like you won't really tell anyone that you're struggling. I feel like you'll keep it to yourself here. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, you're not going to directly communicate, hey, I don't like this, I don't like this. Maybe you should, but in general, I don't feel like you're going to say that you wish you got more help. All these are in reverse, jeez. So I think that this will be a challenging time for you throughout September. Which, you know, we all go through challenges and then we pick back up. I feel like you will pick back up, but I feel like it just will be frustrating for you. Maybe you're feeling like you're putting too much on your plate here. I think in reality you're being more productive than you think, but if you need to surrender to a situation, maybe that's a good move. I don't see you making any changes like quitting or anything like that, but I think you just know that you're not getting what you want here. You just don't feel like you're taken care of at this job or at this place or whatever you're doing, or maybe at school. You just don't feel like you're getting taken care of. You don't feel like you're getting the help that you want. I think this will push you to be more independent though at the end of the day. These are all in reverse. It's crazy. Every single card that I pulled, all 8 of them. So let's like see what you should do. What should this Aquarius do? I just see it being a challenging, tough time. Be frustrated, maybe a lot of irritability. Maybe let yourself ask yourself, be in touch with your emotions with Ace of Cups. I feel like that's really important. Be in touch with yourself. What do you want here? Ask yourself, what are you not getting? Maybe be a little bit more assertive of what you say you want and what you're lacking here. I feel like you need to really ask yourself these important questions. Okay, so I feel like eventually you're going to get some change or some good luck. Hold out for that. If you need to hear that, I feel like that's something you need to hear. Maybe you just keep doing what you're doing until you feel like it's right. Also be maybe a little bit more assertive with what you want. Just be aware that this might be a slow process here. I feel like that's something you need to hear nonetheless though. Let's look at the advice for you. Communication is key. Absolutely. If you feel like there's something you need to express to someone in terms of work or career or whatever, school, communicate this. Don't just keep it to yourself. I feel like that's a really important thing. I feel like once you can, the first step is to ask yourself what you want. Try to figure that out for yourself. The second step is to communicate this with whoever you need to communicate it with, or to. And I feel like the good luck, the Wheel of Fortune upright, you'll get the change that you seek. I feel like communication is the way to get you out of this situation. Prosperity lies ahead, like I said. You probably will not be able to see it in September for a lot of you, but you are setting yourself up for something really well here. I got nothing will come out of this situation again. So if you feel yourself holding on to something that you know isn't right, maybe it's time to let go. But I'm kind of just getting like maybe nothing will come of you stressing out and just keeping it to yourself. I think it's really important for you to admit how you feel and your frustrations. Aquarius. I feel like that's a very important move for you to make right now. So, really positive in love, a little questionable at work. I feel like it's just really once you communicate what you want here, I feel like that will give you a better lifestyle here. Or really ask yourself, like, what changes do you want to make? Maybe ask people for help as well. General advice, this will just span over the entire reading. So prayers and wishes, maybe like kind of with this Ace of Cups card that I got with what you should do. I feel like it's really important to set goals for yourself and ask yourself, what do you want? What are your hopes here? How can I achieve this? Kind of relating to your own emotional well-being. What do I want out of this situation? Give into the passion. If there's something you're passionate about, try it out. Especially with these like love connections that I saw, I feel like it's really important for you to just give into the passion, let yourself like live in terms of love. Don't like be too hard on yourself here, Aquarius. I feel like that's a really important thing. Change and progress. It's on the horizon for sure. I want you to know that. If you feel like you're stuck, change is on the way. Definitely. I feel like I've gotten that multiple times throughout this reading. Change is on the way. Just try to open the possibility up more. It is what it is. I got that. We can't all have great financial months. I'm not saying that you're going to like, there's no change in general. I feel like you're just going to stay the same. I feel like that would frustrate you. But that's not really a bad thing. I don't see any bad change, so that's good. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Hope that you stay safe throughout the month of September, Aquarius. If you like this reading, please let me know by liking this video, commenting, or subscribing. All those things let me know that my readings are accurate and that I should continue doing what I'm doing. If you would like to reach out to me for a personal reading, my email for that is in the description box of this video. By the way, thank you everyone so much for reaching out to me for personal readings. I've been super, super happy, but busy, but happy with all the people that have requested that of me, so thank you so much. If you really liked this reading and you would like to tip me, I have a link in my description box for tipping me for this reading or donating to my channel. Like I probably said already, I have a pretty small channel. I just started out like 2 months ago. Then again, I'm incredibly thankful for the support that I've had already for not starting my channel very long ago. So thank you all. Tipping is definitely not necessary, but it's there if you would like to do that. Thank you so much. Stay safe in September. Hope that you like this reading. Let me know your thoughts, Aquarius. Thank you so much.